Today, on the Going for Two scouting report, we're going to take a look at a wide receiver that I loved before the combine, I swear, but has certainly picked up steam since. Let's get to it. All right, so tonight we are going to talk about Matthew Golden. I'm Brian Ford, your co host for Dynasty Saturday Night 5 here on the Going for Two network. Hopefully, Josh Walker and I will be coming back from hiatus soon. You can also find me co hosting Dynasty Fever with Jesse Schneeman. It's another year and another Texas wide receiver I fell in love with before the combine, who then kills the 40-yard dash. And now I look like I got thirst trapped by the speed when I was in on them early. Last year it was Xavier Worthy, and this year it's Matthew Golden. Golden is 5'11, 191 pounds, and that's a size that is in the sweet spot in today's NFL. I really love Golden's floor ceiling combo. He's a very solid route runner with excellent body control and reliable hands, and very good ball tracking and hand eye coordination. He is fast, though I believe the 4.29 second 40 was an error at the combine, and he's closer to 4.4. You can find deep dives with frame by frame analysis and miles per hour data on Twitter if you want to learn more about that. We're not going to get into it tonight. Golden was misused at Houston before his transfer to Texas, where he overtook Isaiah Bond as the 2024 season wore on. Golden got good enough feedback from the NFL to declare for the draft after his true junior season. His career marks of 11.5 ADOT, 5.6 yak per reception, and 47.2 contested catch rate are all very good. Golden's 2024 2.40 yards per route run may not hit the elite 2.50 threshold, but it's definitely solid, especially on a top level college program like Texas. Those numbers come from PFF. According to RotoViz, Golden caught 17 of 18 catchable deep targets in 2024 and had a 118.1 receiver rating when targeted. No prospect is perfect, and that includes Golden. His production at Houston was underwhelming, and an injury to Isaiah Bond, who was Texas's real wide receiver one when healthy, was arguably necessary for Golden's late season ascent in 2024. Golden also benefited from a good bit of pre snap motion, so he will likely need a creative OC to fully hit his ceiling. Some question Golden's overall play strength, which can limit him in the NFL. He never hit a 30% receiver dominator rating, and as JJ Zachariason points out, Golden's raw best season receiving yards per team pass attempt of 1.82 would be an outlier for wide receivers drafted from 2011 to 2022 who have gone on to produce 14 or more PPR points per game in at least one of their first three seasons. It's not until JJ's model adjusts for program strength does that number rise above 2.00. Okay, so let's land the plane on this. Golden probably has a lower floor than Emeka Egbuka, but a higher ceiling. His best fit is as a wide receiver 1B or a wide receiver 2, a Z receiver with an offense that utilizes motion well. Think about how we looked at Jordan Addison coming out. That's how I look at Golden now. Player comps for Golden range from Addison to Brandon Cooks, a juiced up Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, and Stephon Diggs. The lower end comps I've seen are names like Nelson Aguilar, Zay Jones, and Henry Ruggs. Let's hope he doesn't hit that lower end. Golden's getting more and more first round NFL draft buzz and is the wide receiver one for some draft community members, including Todd McShay. Even if that's a bit rich, he looks like a lock for a top 50 pick. Possible juicy landing spots include Dallas, Houston, New England, Buffalo, Seattle, and the LA Chargers. With that kind of draft capital and landing spot, we have enough for valid fantasy football optimism. Golden is my wide receiver 2 at the moment, behind only Tet McMillan in a tier with Egbuka and Travis Hunter. I'm not a Luther Burden fan. Should Hunter primarily be a wide receiver, like if he got drafted by the Patriots at pick 4 overall, he'd be my wide receiver 2 at worst, knocking Golden down at least a notch. Either way, Golden, who I took at 1.08 in a rookie mock in late January, and in response to the roast said, "We'll see in a few months," is not going to make it out of the first round of your Superflex rookie drafts, nor should he. You can find me at ffjunkie_ on Twitter and Flesh Farm Leftover, it's official lyric, on Blue Sky. Be sure to subscribe to Going for Two on YouTube, TikTok, or wherever you're watching us so you don't miss the next Going for Two scouting report.